let's go. Know your body's got a rhythm I can't ignore. When you move like that, I'm wanting more. The way you spin and you got me hypnotized. One look at you, I'm lost in paradise. Every step you take I follow. You're the sun and I'm the shadow. The way we're moving feels so right. Let's keep dancing through the night. Bailando contigo, feeling the heat. You're lighting my fire, moving to the beat. Every touch, every glance, it's all I need. Bailando contigo, set me free. Closer, baby, I don't wanna waste a second. Your vibes are language and I'm learning every lesson. Your heartbeat's matching the drum of a song. Feels like forever when you're in my arms. Oh, every step you take I follow. You're the sun and I'm the shadow. The way we're moving feels so right. Let's keep dancing through the night. Bailando contigo, feeling the heat. You're letting my fire, moving to the beat. Every touch, every glance, it's all I need. Bailando contigo, go set me free, go set me free. Quiero más de ti, dame pasión. Viajes en el motion. Cada movimiento es mi tentación. Every move you make it feel the emotion. Vamos juntos, no pares, sigue así. Stay with me tonight, it's just you and me. All contigo, feeling the heat. You're lighting my fire, moving to the beat. Every touch, every glance is all I need. Bailando contigo, go set me free. Bailando contigo, oh, you got me, I'll never let go. Bajo la luna, dancing with you, we're lost in the flow.
Were you soaking up the rays today there, Kinsman?
Soaking up the rays. Yeah, we're at the Canadian Tire Timmins Garden Center today.
Hold on a second.
We're soaking up the rays.
You've lived in this community with the rest of us, right?
Yes.
And
I've been here since 2009.
Okay.
Believe it or not.
You know how long a winter we have, right? So when we're chatting in Canadian Tire, you tell the awesome general manager, Greg, everyone's complaining because it's too hot. Really?
Well,
really?
You'll see the posts out there. It's just the way the North works.
You were complaining?
It's freezing cold, and then it gets hot. Yeah, there's no happy medium. You're complaining that it's cold. You want it to be hot, but then when it gets too hot, people are complaining that there's bugs out there.
Yeah, but don't blame other people. I'm asking specifically, are you complaining?
No, I'm not complaining. I want to see the heat.
Okay.
I want to see the heat. We're backyard patio people.
If like the sun dropped from the sky and a big fireball like incinerated me, I'd still be too cold, Kinsman.
Still too cold.
You know how brutal this winter was?
It is brutal. Well, if you look at it, we just flipped the page into June, and we had what, maybe 3 days out of May.
We had 3 minutes of sun.
3 minutes of sun.
Yeah. So
hopefully June gets a little bit hotter.
I don't know who's on your Facebook friends list. I don't even know if I am, Kinsman.
No, you're there.
I'm there. Okay. I don't know who on your list is complaining about the heat. Like no one that I see.
All our Southern Ontario friends who don't live up here.
I don't know if anyone who's watching tonight would be complaining about the heat.
No,
but if you are
complaining,
come on now.
But happy that boys went to school in shorts today. We flipped the page. Summer is here,
right? And
let's get out there and rock those sun rays. And again, the Canadian Tire Garden Center today. We were there.
At what?
Which is in full stream ahead there.
I have my big countdown to when I see your wooden sandals. Like we're about 10 days.
Yeah, 10 days. Those sand, I got to find them.
I always know where you are, Kinsman, because I hear you in the office.
But the Velcro. We were just complaining about that the other day when You know, when it's time to lace up the shoes there.
Yeah.
At our age, you know, as kids I remember kids used to get, you know, they used to make fun of kids in school
Right.
because I was wearing bullets. Remember bullet? The bullet shoes,
I guess
the
so.
Velcro. You know, I was saving time as a kid.
Yeah.
And of course, you follow the masses because what do they say? If everybody jumps off a plank, you do it just because of peer pressure. So you go and get the lace ups. Takes you like 5 minutes. You get them all knotted. I'd rather go back and, you know, get into the you know, the Velcro ones. And again, those sandals. There's nothing wrong with my sandals.
Okay, no, I'm not saying there's anything wrong.
Nothing wrong with
I
it.
say you can never sneak attack me because of your.
The sandals are decent footwear. What's this? Chris says, did you see the video of the moron delivery driver leaving his van to bring a parcel as the van is rolling down the hill? No, we didn't see that, Chris. Where was that?
No.
Is that here in the city?
If Mark didn't see it, I don't know. 'Cause Mark keeps me up to date on everything online, so I never heard this story.
He says he loves the sunshine.
Yeah.
See, I'm guessing he had a sneak peek of summer when he went to Hawaii.
Yeah.
So he's loving the sun rays again.
He got a good he got a great sneak peek. So I'm not complete. Speaking about heat, so a lot's happened on the weekend. I'll go back to Saturday night. Forbidden Nights was in town.
Yes.
You
got to hang out with Forrest Jones Entertainment.
So these gentlemen were on Britain's Got Talent. They were on Canada's Got Talent. And most of them are from the UK, and they put on a show for mostly women, a few men. And I was there, and it was quite good, actually.
And it was at La Ronde
as
a new venue choice.
Yeah, great.
How was the new venue?
Very good. Obviously, everything's new, great sound, great setup, great stage. But Forbidden Nights is as I always say this, women know how to party. They can out-party men. They do it the right way. Like, they're loud and they're having fun. And it gets a little crazy. But it's not like men who just drink too much and fight. It's dumb.
Fight or
women
pass out.
know how to party. And they can out-party us any day. So it was something else there.
It
Kinsman.
was a good night. You were over at La Ronde. I was hanging out at Beer Fest. Trace and I, got to hang out there down at the Mountjoy Arena, which was an amazing time, by the way. And her son came in from Ottawa, so he's still in town. So we got to hang out with her boy. She doesn't get to see him too often, so it's nice to sit back. We had a few of those Blue Mojos. Don't know if anybody went to Beer Fest, but Mojo, you saw them on our midday blast. We had a chat with them when we walked through the Mountjoy Arena. That drink, I'm going to say it's one of the tastiest drinks out there right now. Now, the Mojo Blue and the fruit punch. There
was lots going on in on the weekend. So
I saw Sandra Campbell. She was at Beer Fest.
She was. She volunteers a lot in the community. So it was something else. It sounds like I went to go work and you got to have a good time drinking, Kinsman. What happened there? I did agree to this, but it sounds like. Anyways, but it's good to see. I mean, like, some TFEX, if not their biggest fundraiser. I was there earlier on in the day, and they had some good support there.
Yeah, good support. A lot of long lines at all the vendors. Seeing a lot of the beer chips in there, in the glasses, seeing that everybody was having a good time. Yeah, entertainment was great. And again, the new venue, they've swapped venues this year. The Mountjoy Arena was a good choice.
So June 12th, we've announced this, is the grand opening of our new studio inside the Timmins Square.
Looking forward to that.
So how it's going to happen here, Kinsman, so it starts at 6. So there's going to be a countdown, and then there's going to be a curtain over the studio. And right at 6, capresto.
Capresto, the curtain goes away.
Yeah.
Or we're going to say, move that bus. And
move that bus.
The tarp comes on.
We're going to reveal the studio, and later on this week we're going to reveal some of the fun we're going to have that night.
Yeah, a lot planned.
We do have some stuff planned, and of course some big giveaways. So there won't be a show that night. That's an in-person event. We'll do something live on, of course. Yeah, that's what we do.
But the official show will be the following Monday from that 12th. But VIP, the grand opening. Come on in. You're invited for the grand opening at Timmins Square.
Yeah. It's going to
6
be
o'clock. It's going
a
to be a
fun
night.
family event.
It's going to be a good time.
And we got a ton of people that really like, because we got this together like within a month, which is unheard of. And we got a ton of people to thank. So we're going to be doing
a lot of people, as they say,
yeah.
no I in team, but a hell of a lot of awesomeness or A's and awesomeness, and a lot of awesome people that have come through the woodwork to help get this done.
Yeah. So we would definitely like a lot of the people who've been watching the show and supporting us for a long time. We hopefully would like you to attend for we can thank you personally,
and walk
face
through
to
and
face.
just come on by. Yeah. And again, we're working on that prize pack right now. Let's just say it's going to be worth the price of admission, which is zero to come on in there. So it's going to be a nice night to win. Yeah.
That is good stuff. So you don't get to see it Thursday. You can see it any other time. We'll be at the mall. So that's going to be a lot of fun. This is our wheel of winning tonight.
4 passes, 2. We're going to Midtown Bowl. Yeah, we're going bowling tonight. 4. And you've got 4 Fun Zone game cards from Midtown Bowl as well, each loaded with $10 per card. So $40 and chance to go bowling. They had their fundraiser over the weekend. Yeah. Sending their nationals to their 6 master bowlers to the nationals at the end of the month. Yeah. And talking to Nat today, it was a decent night. Said they got a lot of traffic for their silent auction. So again, if you still want to take part, couldn't make it to the bowling alley on yesterday night, you can still contact Midtown Bowl and say, hey, I want to donate and help get those 6 master bowlers to the nationals. And that's in Surrey, British Columbia, in a few weeks. So we were at the Canadian Tire Garden Center today. I got to tell you, I learned a lot. And I learned a lot too from Joe Dirt, Jobin. He knows his stuff there, doesn't he? And Renee. Yeah, Renee. Okay, so did you know this, Kinsman, that there's like different soils for different types of plants and how your actual original soil is? Did you know that? I now know that. Heading into that, I would think that the first bag of topsoil is good for all, but that is not the case. And then when you walk in, if you're a gardener, like newer, I consider myself newer. Newer with a bag of manure. No, that's not bad. That's one of your better. Yeah, that's one of my best ones. Yeah. But they have these cards that tell you what type of climate it's for, how much sun it needs. Yeah. So if you pick a plant that says needs 24 hours sun, you plant it behind a tree where it's shady, it dies. Well, it says right on the card. Shouldn't have planted it there. See what Debbie says? Seen you both there, bought 2 plants. Well, there you go, Debbie. Glad to hear that you went on a shopping spree. We saw Irene from Imagine Cinemas. She was down there, picking up her garden stash. And again, one-stop shop garden stop in this city. And always very fortunate to have Nancy and John, Greg, and the entire staff, Canadian Tire, Timmins, Jobin, Renee, the whole team there. Phenomenal. Joanne says my husband is a pro gardener. So he would not need the cue cards like we need. No. I picture it when you say a professional gardener, you're doing like the plumb bob, how they line up the pot, before digging the hole in the trenches. You did ask if you were to plant an apple tree today, can you eat an apple by Wednesday? Well, would you? Some of them produce right away. By Wednesday? Well, not by Wednesday. How fast do you think an apple grows? But if you look at some of the strawberry plants that they had, they're starting to bloom right now. So you put them in, you'll probably have strawberries in the next few weeks if it gets really but hot. You asked specifically about this apple tree. The honey crisp apple tree. You watched too much Little Shop of Horrors with Audrey too. Right, a little bit of blood and the plant. Rick Moranis. Yeah, I don't think they sell those there. No, they don't sell those plants there. Yeah. But again, all sorts of plants, different types of mulches. Yeah. Who knew that sheep and goats manure make a big difference there? Yeah. Different bags. Those bags of manure. One bag was the Sens playoff hopes, and the next bag of manure was the Leafs. I thought I would know a lot about a manure because I hear a lot. Like I smell a lot of bull in this office. But I guess I had a lot more to learn about bull. A lot more to learn about bull. Yeah. I really did. So I thought that was pretty cool. And I have to admit this, and maybe I'm not the only one, but I'm way off on my movie game. Yeah, so there's so many good movies out there. Mission Impossible, Final Destination. Lilo and Stitch.
Lilo and Stitch.
Karate Kids Legends.
Yes, I have seen 0 of them, and that's slacking. Especially Final Destination. I should have been already.
Yeah, we're trying. I'm trying to get Tracy up to speed on the Final Destination series. So we watch 1. We're going to dive into 2, 3, and then eventually go see 6.
Yeah,
Bloodlines.
You got a lot of work. You got a lot of work.
Yeah,
to
a
do,
lot of binge watching to do.
Yeah, I haven't been good on my my movie game, but we've been like sort of, doing a lot during the day and a lot at nighttime with the second studio. So I'm going to make an excuse. But I really got to get to the theater one day and just like hammer rate 3 movies.
Go and watch 3 movies. Why not?
Yeah.
Go check out the matinee. Check out the mid-afternoon flick, and then the evening movie.
Yeah.
The trifecta.
My little guy Hudson, he's 2, and how cool is this? You could play soccer.
He just signed up for soccer.
Yeah. So
I saw the post.
Yeah.
Oh,
that's pretty cool that you could play sports when you're 2, right?
2 years old. Can you imagine a pack of 2-year-olds out there chasing the soccer ball? There's no fundamentals at that age. It's just go out there and have fun.
I just want to go back for a second. Look at Roxanne. She's seen them all.
Final Destination was good. Mission Impossible was great. Love Lilo and Stitch.
I'm jealous of this.
Roxanne.
Like Roxanne is 100% on her movie game. Seen them all.
Yeah.
Unbelievable. Well, that's a Kinsman question. Is it still $5?
It is. Yes,
yeah.
$5 on Tuesdays. Well, you should know that. That's from our trailer.
Well, maybe Sandra hasn't seen it.
Oh, yes.
If you've seen our
Sandra Campbell, yes, our new movie trailer. So, pardon me. What do they say when you assume you make an ass of you and me?
Yes.
So
just you, not me.
So it is $5 and for your admission, and you also get $5 at the concession off your popcorns and your pops and the various snacks.
If you've seen the trailer, Kins was like $5 for licorice, $5 for pop, $5 for M&M, $5 for this.
Pretty much everything is $5 on your Tuesday.
I haven't heard too many reviews on this trailer here, Kinsman, whether we get a thumbs up or thumbs down of our own.
But maybe Roxanne is she's been to those 3 movies. Have you seen the trailer, Roxanne?
Yeah.
Maybe it's too late in the in the reel, or too early. People are still getting their popcorn. They missed.
But I find back to soccer again. Thanks for that comment, Roxanne. It's pretty cool at 2 years old. So, what do you think the soccer formation's going to be? Is it going to be just a cluster bomb? See, I didn't say the other word.
It's going to be a cluster
bomb where they all collide and just loop. You think that's what happens at
the last player standing just takes the ball and kicks it into one of the nets.
That's going to be a blast, right?
It will. Yeah. Soccer is going to be fun. It's funny. My boys, played hockey for the first time, PMHA.
Yeah.
Ethan and Caden wanted, they were eyeing, saying, okay, I want to play soccer. And, we brought it up to soccer again. Now they want to focus in on more hockey this fall.
Yeah.
So they're going to try when they're, I know they've got some summer camps and whatnot, mid-summer, in and around the PMHA equipment swap. So I'll probably get the boys out on ice.
Joanne says the trailer is great, but Joanne is always super kind to us, though.
You like the constructive
you're
criticism.
Too kind. That's
Leo.
Right. But
Saint Germain.
Roxanne says you guys are good. Okay, well, thank you so much.
We appreciate you. Yeah, thank you.
We really thrive off these compliments. Have you, because it's been colder, back to the weather, one of our favorite conversations. Do you, I go out to camp, okay? Well, whether it's cold, raining, because I like it. Now, you're a patio guy. So say if it's 7 degrees outside, sort of miserable day for
I'll still
June.
barbecue at that.
Yeah, you're going to be outside.
Yeah, I'll be out there barbecuing.
Okay.
Boys, they'll be out there too. Put the hoodie on. They're out there, tossing the hoops, playing some hockey.
Dipping in the
whatnot.
pool.
Yeah. Riding the bikes.
Yeah.
Pull out their bikes again. It's that season again.
Okay. So if it's like single digits, you're still out there. And
we'll be out there.
Okay.
Yeah. The one weekend where it was super hot and we went from 27 degrees into snow the next morning. We were out there barbecuing, and I could see my brow. I was actually using the barbecue for heat.
Right.
But, yeah.
Okay. What a story, Kinsman. You blew me off my feet. I thought like you might have had a little something there.
No.
Okay. Anyways, I was just curious because I believe this is something we're similar with. It's June. I'm outside. Okay. we waited long enough.
Yeah. You know, you're confined to the home. It's, you know, time to get
I
in
have
there
to
and
say
enjoy.
this, you know,
cut the grass. Have you cut the grass yet this year?
No, I don't even own a lawnmower. I got to buy one.
You can borrow ours.
Yeah. I don't own a lawnmower, believe it or not.
It's in rough shape, but it still runs.
I had this amazing young student come in last year and then cut my grass. So maybe if he's doing it again this year, I might just go back to that because he did such a great job. But the only thing with camping, there's no electricity, so it's generator run. And then the furnace is run off propane. So Terry, my wife, zips that all the way to 90, blasting, like we are melting the siding off the camper. And, you know, we get a full bottle of propane on the Friday. Sunday morning, she's like, we're out of propane already. Gone through like 5 tanks of propane already.
Oh.
She's like 90.
You gotta head off to where do you go for the fill-ups there?
We're by Dubians.
Okay. Dubians,
but it doesn't need to be 90 in the camper. Like the kids have Bubba's and you can see them melting. It doesn't need to be that hot. She likes the heat.
Yeah, she likes the heat.
I found that out because she was at Forbidden Nights. She likes the heat.
Seeing those posts today, Forbidden Nights, they're getting set to go back to the UK. And they got more shows back over the pond.
They're doing a world tour. So that's the only down thing about being at camp is that you're sucking up a lot of like the juice. That's the worst thing in the world.
That's the worst thing in the world. You know, propane is still cheaper than gas. So
is it?
I'm thinking it is. Yeah. If you do the tank exchange program,
don't do that.
Who's on that?
Well, that's expensive.
Not really. No, the tank exchange.
Yeah,
it's up to what $30-40 for a barbecue.
I fill up my tank at Dubians for $22.
But then again, I'm driving to Dubians.
Yeah. Free promotion for Dubians, but I really like them.
Am I adding the kilometers and gas plus my bill?
When you're out at Villers, Dubians can charge me.
Well, Dubians right there.
They could have charged me $300. I don't care because I would go because
it's right there. It's the convenience. See,
but they don't.
That's the convenience of a convenience store right there.
When you walk into that store, there's no like cell reception. It's like in the Twilight Zone. Everything's gone.
That was the store they used in My Animal.
Yeah, but I love it. Or I like something close. But so camping. We're blasting through the propane because she likes it hot. Well,
you know, as they say, you gotta keep everybody content. But now we're getting into the hotter seasons now, the hotter weather. Hopefully, you're not burning that much propane.
We were just there last night. How much propane do you think we went through? It was like frost.
Half a tank.
It was like frost.
Yeah, it gets down pretty cold.
Oh yeah. But anyways, I think we will get past that. What other question was I going to ask you? We know the pumpkin's gone. Winter tire check time.
Winter tires.
Are you safe finally?
I've got brand new summer treads on there now.
Oh wow, look at you, bragger.
Summer tread.
You're way ahead of the game.
Well, no, the car came with it.
Yeah.
So.
Oh,
yeah. one of the perks of the newer to me vehicle.
This is mining week in our community, and 2 massive things happening. So. The big show they call the mining show, the mining expo. People are pretty familiar with it at the MAC.
Yeah, it's at the MAC on Wednesday and Thursday.
Yeah. They kick it off with like this information night on a Tuesday night, but the big days are Wednesday, Thursday. We're part of that.
Jack Lake competition. You're a part of that.
Yeah. The VIP social. This is a massive economic boost for our community. It's a blast. Get to go see all the mining equipment.
Yeah, and they give away an ounce of gold.
Yeah,
like they do. You can fill out a ballot, and someone has a chance to win that at that VIP
mining
party.
show. That's right. So we will see you there. And on top of that, we also have another awesome thing happening.
Yeah,
the Ontario
Mine Rescue.
Yeah. Provincial championships are here at Kid Mine.
Yeah, pretty cool. And I got the first straw. I drew the luck to go down on Wednesday.
Yeah,
Wednesday morning. I need to be at Kid Creek at 7 a.m.
Yeah, you're lucky you have
7 a.m.
9. Miners don't start at 9.
No, yeah. So I'm there at 7 to interview some of the miners. Can't cover any of the competition. That's how strict they are with the rules. But we can get behind the scenes, and again, watch our coverage. We'll be putting something together.
So each group goes through the same scenario. So if you live coveraged one of the scenarios,
the next group would be able to say,
you're gonna go
see what they're doing
underground. I'm a little worried for your safety. Should we, say our goodbyes now or what? You're not going to panic, are you?
No, God, no. It'll be quite the experience.
Yeah, of course it is.
Yeah.
You're going to get to see
it's going to be fun. So I do Wednesday, and I think you're going to head down on Thursday.
That's the plan, Kinsman. So it's a big time mining week in our mining community.
It is.
That is a real blast. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that.
And there's also some big news happening at Sparks Pizza this week, which they're on the show tomorrow. Tim and Lisa Jameson will join us tomorrow night at 7 o'clock.
Okay.
And there's a little bit of a treat, quote unquote, from Sparks this week. And we're going to be down there showcasing that tomorrow. So be watching our social media page tomorrow throughout the day. And again, they've invited us for an early morning start tomorrow. So it's going to be good.
Going to be going down and doing that. So
yes, so watch our pages. And again, it's something new. They're expanding some of their services down there.
Yeah, they're beauties.
Yeah.
All right, there, Kinsman. Was there anything else? You have no whiteboard tonight.
Yeah, no whiteboard. We're winging it.
You're winging it. Not even you have a whiteboard.
No whiteboard.
Like usually you have a list of like a whole bunch of things going on.
100 things going on, but I think we covered most of it. Everybody's excited to see the sun. The plants are in full bloom at Canadian Tire Garden Center.
Yeah.
Our expansioning of the studio, which is the VIP grand opening night open house on June
actually
12th.
We're really excited to show people. It's going to be a complete change from what we're doing now. So we're excited to show folks what that is going to be like.
Big difference from the old My Studio, right?
Yeah, a big difference from what we have here now.
Well, yes.
Yeah.
A lot more space. And again, a lot of opportunity for when guests come on. If they want to showcase certain products, they can drive it physically into that studio.
All right, pal.
Yeah.
Let's take a break, come back, give away these 4 bowling passes, 4 game cards.
You got her from Midtown Bowl. Big shout out to Nats and Clint and crew. They're in the midst of some renos. Mm-hmm. They're getting ready for some arcade expansion there. So if you haven't bowled there in a while, you're going to be seeing, maybe what's up their sleeve. Lots of new arcade games coming to Midtown. And again, 4 VIP Fun Zone passes, $10 loaded on each of them, and 4 bowling passes to go and maybe use lane 19. That was Eric Dion's favorite lane, eh?
Okay.
Get your tickets now for the Porpoise Stampede and Rodeo, August 23rd and 24th in Porpoise Junction, online porpoiseag.ca. And find this main post on our Facebook page, Pause and Pose, to win a prize pack from Spoiled Rotten. Winner will be announced at the end of the month. You can enter online or in store, 407 Wilson Avenue. Supporting nonprofit organizations in our community, that's Matagami Security Solutions. Contact Lilit today. Contact at MatagamiSecuritySolutions.ca. And look at this income property for sale with Albert and Katrina from Royal LePage, your Northern Realty leaders. To view 44 Kent Avenue, call today 705-465-3493. For traditionally marinated shawarma chicken and Yogan Frus, you need to stop into Burrito Guys and Yogan Frus in the Porcupine Mall. Call today to place your order, 705-579-2057. Find your dream home today with Jessica Gervais from Royal LePage, your Northern Realty leaders, 705-363-0136. Get the care and guidance you deserve. And the Flourless Fox Take Home is now open for you at 89 Cedar Street South in Timmins. Stop in for gluten-free foods, homemade, fast food, and bakery. Watch for their daily specials. Play mini putt today with the mini putt and batting cages. Call Don Marcoux to book your fun, 705-264-7888, located in the back of Hollinger Park. Try the Pet Value self-wash dog stations today at Pet Value. Your dogs will love it. 100 Waterloo Road in the Hollinger Court, Timmins. Don't have dental insurance? Hollinger Dental reminds you to apply today for the Canadian Dental Care Plan. You can scan the QR code or contact Hollinger Dental for more detail. Cotton candy and root beer float flavors of Mike and Ike's are now in stock at Sweet Freeze Timmins. Also, check out their grad baskets and inquire today. Located 175 3rd Avenue or online, sweetfreeze.com. Voted best burger and fry platter in 2024. You need to order today from the Matagami River Fries Inc., located at the Mount Joy Pavilion. All Baked Fried Chicken is now open for you at $9.99 Riverside Drive. How about this deal? 25 cents from every order goes right back to the Timmins Food Bank. Play ball with the Timmins Little League Baseball team. Sign up your little ones today, timminslittleleague.ca. Your one-stop garden shop is the Canadian Tire Timmins Garden Center. Watch for our live tour this week on our social media pages. This week at Sparks Pizza, 100% of the sales off this Rainbow Burst cake will go right back to the LGBTQ Youth Line. It's a peer support helpline. Stop it and order your cake slice today, 206 3rd Avenue. Good luck to all the competitors taking part in this week's Ontario Mine Rescue provincial competitions, taking place at the Glencore Kid Operations. Get your tickets on sale now for Rock on the River, the Headstones, Brett Kissel, and Cooper Allen, and more, July 18th and 19th at Hollinger Park. Tickets are on sale now at rotr.ca. The Race to the Cup sales event is on at Timmins Hyundai. Finance the 2025 Santa Fe Preferred Hybrid All-Wheel Drive for 5.29% for 84 months. Book your test drive this week, 800 Riverside Drive. Register today for the Color It Up event Saturday, June 14th at Gillies Lake with the Seizure and Brain Injury Center and Toronto's Borden Kelly Lawyers. More details and to register can be found at sabic.ca. And happy 90th anniversary to the Schumacher Lions Club. They've been giving back to our community since 1935. And it's your final week to save the HST at J&R Custom Cabinets. Plus, buy now and pay later. Design, build, enjoy. It's your one-stop shop for renos. 1150 Riverside Drive. For the best insurance in the North, it is PAIB Insurance Inc. They've got your back and will help secure the coverage you need. Call them today, 705-360-5300. The best prices and mega deals are waiting for you at Matheson Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. It's worth the drive to check out Ron Parody and his sales team today, located 349 Highway 11 in Matheson. For more on the Week Count Talk Show, you need to follow Mel and Mel from the Connectors & Co. You can email the ladies today, info@theconnectors.ca. Book a family deal this week at Midtown Bowl, $59.99 per hour or $84.99 for 1.5 hours. That includes your shoe rental, max up to 6 per lane. Give them a call today, 705-267-3500. Lucian Transportation are hiring in Timmins and Cochrane this week. $2,000 for a sign-on bonus, and it's paid training. In fact, classes are in session this week. Call to book your seat, 705-360-4090. No job big or small for DAP Cleaning Solutions. They now do dump runs, so if you need to do some spring decluttering, call Andrew N for your free quote today, 705-465-3500. And you're invited to our new studio expansion reveal Thursday, June 12th at 6 p.m. at Timmins Square. Stop by, take a peek of our brand new studio. And all eyes are going to be on the MAC this week for the Canadian Mining Expo. Get all the details and more at CanadianMiningExpo.com. On the big screen this week, Lilo and Stitch, Karate Kid Legends, and Mission Impossible. Tickets and showtimes online, ImagineCinemas.com. Join Jackpot Time Timmins for their 30th anniversary. Stop by Monday, June 9th between 3 and 8 p.m. for some amazing giveaways. And if you want to keep tabs on all the downtown businesses and more, then you need to follow the Downtown Timmins BIA. Also keep tabs on all the upcoming urban park markets at downtowntimmins.com. And with all the walks now complete, the Alzheimer's Society Cochrane-Temiskaming want to say a huge thank you for walking. Because of you, no one had to walk alone. Enroll now for fall at Northern College. With more than 75 programs to choose from, your future career is waiting for you at northerncollege.ca. For the best in malpractice law, personal injury law claims here in the North, it's Girona's Borden Kelly Lawyers. They've had your back for over 50 years here in this city. Call today, 705-268-4242, or stop in and see them, located 16 Cedar Street South, Timmins. With over 45 years in the courier biz, put your trust with Robert Champagne at Timmins Courier Service. Call today, 705-266-4285, locally owned and operated. And the first week of summer camp is coming up June the 29th. Still time to sign up your little ones for summer camp at Camp Bickle. You can register now and get all the details at campbickle.ca. It's time to register your child for kindergarten this fall with the Northeastern Catholic District School Board. Book a school tour now online, ncdsb.on.ca. And join the Dare Timmins team as a board member. Dare Timmins are looking for you and some new recruits. Email Rick Lemieux or Francine Dennis right now at daretimmins@gmail.com. And put a team in or sponsor a team for the United Way's Big Red Pull, June 26. United we pull, together we rise. You can sign up now online at uwcneo.com.
All right there, Kinsman.
All right,
So
yeah.
we're about to get into the Wheel of Winning, but just a reminder, if you're new, drop a comment. Hello, how's the weather? How's your day?
Say, I want to win 4 Midtown Bowl Fun Zone game cards, each loaded with $10 each, and 4 individual passes to, you know, bowl at Midtown Bowl. So there you go.
Any comment gets you in to the Wheel of Winning, and the Mark drops you off the prize. Are we up to date with prize drop-offs?
We are up to date with prize drop-offs, and yes, let's start the week off with, you know, a chance for someone to win a great night at Midtown Bowl. And again, if you haven't been in a while, Nat and Clint, when they came back, they always go to those showcases.
They're
you know,
awesome
the bowling showcases in North America. They come back with all these amazing ideas. Just wait till you see what's going on in there.
What were you saying? How many more arcade games are they adding? What's the scoop, Kinsman?
Maybe like 20 plus.
They're adding 20 plus?
Yeah. They're in the midst of some renos now.
Yeah.
And I do believe lanes 1 and 2, they've, you know, they're making way for some newer arcade style games coming in there. Yeah.
They're the best over there. Okay, Val, this is the Wheel of Winning.
The Wheel of Winning, brought to you by PAIB Insurance Inc. We are real people dealing with real people. Locally owned and operated in downtown Timmins, 101 Pine Street South. Call toll free 1-844-360-5300.
All right, pal. So the wheel is a rolling.
It is a rolling and a spinning.
You dropped the card.
Right here.
That's 7 years bad luck.
That's it. And the winner is Ali Bott.
Congratulations,
Ali. There we go. 4 passes to Midtown Bowl and 4 individual game cards loaded with $10 each on them. So there.
You're not going to do the you call us and we'll call you.
Well, she can call us or send us a DM in our inbox, and we'll find out how to hook up Ali. With this amazing win. Big win.
I think Allie's won before.
She has won before.
We may have her information.
Might have her information already logged in the system, but we'll reach out to Allie, and Allie will reach out to us. And she's going to Midtown Bowl there. What a night to, you know, a good way to kick off the work week.
It is
a
good
big
way
win
to kick off the work week. All right. Good night, everyone. We'll see you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow.